Hello, ladies and gentlemen, this is Rumen. Last time we met a woman named Cynthia who tragically passed away in front of our eyes. But was it all a dream? Who knows? Anyway, let's examine the radio just to see if there's anything new. Nope, how about the window? Okay, there's no hot air balloon. There's a person looking at us down there. Over there, and there are two people getting along really nice down there. There's a guy in the apartment next door, and a guy trying to sleep down there. That appears to be it. Let's check on Eileen. She sees me. Hello. She's still looking at the hole. Okay, now she's looking at her bedroom door, probably. Let's check on her again. Yep, she's just watching TV, probably, and looking at the hole very creepily. And now, finally, let's look at the people. And nothing new. Wait a minute, there is something new. There's a new handprint there. It's very strange. Anyway, let's go and get the chocolate milk. You will be needing this. And let's go through that hole. Oh god, the hole's a lot bigger now. I don't really have to go right now. I find it funny how the toilet gets different flavor text whenever you come back. Hole's getting bigger. Enter the hole. Just like the pictures in your room, the toilet also gets different flavor text every dungeon you beat. It's funny. I absolutely love this area. I think this is the only Silent Hill game to have a forest you can explore, which is awesome. It's too dark to see. There's a wall right there. This writing, what does it mean? There's a stump there with a bunch of cryptic red writing. It appears that Henry can't read it, which also goes to the theme of not being able to read in dreams. Very nice ambient sound right there. There's a hole right here if you want to go back to your room and save. Danger, do not enter. Let's shall. Look at this area. I absolutely love it. I love the locations in this game. Here we have a new monster. They're very annoying to deal with. Okay, now you just want to step on them. This is annoying! Wow, I'm not hitting any of them. Dang it, I'm trying to step on that one, but they keep on hitting me in the middle of my stepping animation. Alright, just pick that up. And let's go through the door! Run, Henry, run! Run, Henry! Go, go, go! Okay. Okay, we're good. Look at this place. This place is awesome. You can examine some of the... Hold on a second. Come on. Get over here, you. Okay, kill that one. Step on you, and then kill that one, and then we can kill that one as well. Steppity step, step, step. Wait, that one's still alive. There we go. You can examine some of the barrels here. This liquid, it reeks so bad it makes my head spin. I wonder what could be in there. Okay, you know what, whatever. Just forget about it. Here's another stump with cryptic writing on it. Again, Henry cannot read it. The engine's still running and the driver's seat door's open. Let's check that out. Gotta run to the other side of the door. It stopped with the brake pedal engaged. There are all sorts of things scattered on the seat. Among the trash is a scrap of paper with something written on it. It's been a while since I came here to Silent Hill. Maybe I'll meet the devil this time. But whenever I come to a cool place like Silent Hill, I always get real thirsty. Gas for gain. There's a memo pad in there too. I'm not sure what that nosy guy meant when he said his home is the orphanage in the middle, the lake is northwest, so the opposite is northeast. The noisy guy said one other thing I don't understand. If you bring the dug up key, you can't go back. Put it away somewhere before you return it there. You put Jasper's memo into your scrapbook. So yes, read that, be sure to grab that memo. There's a guy here. Hello?
So you came to investigate this stone too?
This rock is creepy somehow.
There was another guy here before, a real nosy guy. But I was the one who found the stone first. In the old days, the natives called it Nakihona. They used it in a ceremony for talking with their dead ancestors, and now those guys are using it too. Call it the Mother Stone. They're just up ahead in that weird building, operating some kind of crazy religious cult. They used to collect orphans and did things to them.
Nakihona.
Kind of gives you the chills, huh? This stone.
That's a very Native American sounding name. There's a health drink right here. I mean a nutrition drink. They changed the name of them for some reason in this game. That's really all that guy has to say, so you can just leave now. Here we got more sniffer dogs. Here we meet the... By the way, that will never ever kill you. You can try to you can try to run under that, but it'll never kill you. You have more sniffer dogs. You actually meet the female variation in this level. We've only been attacked by the males, which are yellow, and the females are pink, and they're a little stronger. Just run along over here to avoid them. Sign right here you can examine. Silent Hill Smile and Support Society. Wish House. That's the orphanage run by the cult, huh? And you can also examine this sign here. The outside is filled with dangerous things. If someone goes outside without an adult's permission, the master is sad. Kind of strange. You can also examine the graffiti. Looks like the graffiti drawn by a kid. Looks like graffiti drawn by a kid, my bad. Anyway, there's a big old orphanage house here, but it's locked, so we can't go through that right now. Want to run along over here, through this door over here. There are 4 paths you can go through, and 2 of them are mandatory, 1 of them is optional. I will be sure to show off the optional path. You get a first aid kit on the optional path, and that's about it. Nothing in this first room here. This is one of the worst ghosts in the game. Whenever you see this guy, just run. Yeah, just run. See that? He's on to me. He's a real pain on hard mode, that particular ghost. And he's relatively common. There's a kid there.
Hey, little boy. What are you doing here?
You're finally the 3rd revelation. Something's gonna happen. That nosy guy that was here, he said it too. Something big is gonna happen. Finally, it's gonna happen!
That was really funny. Some of these gravestones are examinable. You can examine this one? Yeah. Carved in the stone, it says, best wishes for Wish House. Can you examine this one? Yeah, I guess you can. Okay, nothing interesting about that one. Tread there and you will tremble in fear of the descent of the Holy Mother. Funnily enough, this one, he can't read it, even though it's the most obvious one. There's a bunch of weird, stuff on top of it. You can come over here and examine some flavor text over here as well. There's a cliff on the other side of the fence. I can't go any further. Let's get a good look at that. Very beautiful game. You can run along over here, examine this. A grave has been dug here. On the bottom of the coffin, though, the number is 11121. Let's get a good look at that. There it is for you. There's also a gravestone here with rude writing on it, so you can examine it. Sorry, it's just like, I know I'm wasting a lot of time examining a lot of stuff, but it's just like, there's just so much to examine in this game, like more so than the other Silent Hill games. So, yeah. Carved in the stone, it says, tread there and thy home shall be made like unto hell by the power of the Lord. That one's very telling. Did you see the screen glitch there for a second? There's stuff scattered on the ground on the other side of the fence. Like something was thrown away from over there. And that's really all there is in here, so you can leave now. Sorry for wasting so much time in there. Be sure to run around this ghost guy. You don't want him bothering you. No monsters in here, no nothing. So don't worry about taking damage. Also, no items to find. There's some text here, but again, you can't read it. Okay, so I want to come over here. And Gasper will be right here. Or Jasper, my bad.
The door won't open. That nosy guy gave me something really good. I could let you have it, but not for free. I'm really thirsty. I'm so thirsty. Oh, chocolate. Oh, chocolate.
You are epic. Here is some chalky milk. By the way, do not accidentally use the nutrition drink. It's very easy to do that because they both look kind of similar down here.
Oh man, that was awesome. Here, take this. There's something written on it.
It's a small spade with a bloody inscription. Take it. You got the blood inscribed spade. Written in blood is, opposite where the lake and house meet, inside the hand holding onto the ground. Alrighty, now we just want to come over here. Also, you can examine this equipment if you want, but Henry doesn't have anything too interesting to say about it. You know, just a bunch of kid toys. Okay, swerve back and forth if you want to try to dodge these creatures. There's so many of them. There is a pink sniffer dog right there, and they are a lot more stronger than the regular ones. Made a lot more powerful than the regular ones. Look at that, I have 1 pixel of health left. Isn't that funny? Okay, right here, there's a hand. An arm coming up from the ground. Oh man, thank God it's just a tree root. Okay, and then use the shovel. Remember that part in Silent Hill 2, how James used his hands to dig like a maniac? Anyway, rusted bloody key. The holder of this key will wander for eternity. Henry, he's not like that. Henry likes to use a shovel, like a gentleman. What is this? Look at that. Now that is interesting. Maybe we should just keep going, shall we? And again, what? That's weird. Anyway, what you want to do is you want to go over here instead. And there is a shovel right here. I mean, a golf club, my bad. Be sure to pick that up. And go through the hole. Golf clubs are relatively powerful, but they break really easily, so they're kind of useless. Like, the only thing they do is take up a space in your inventory so you can hold less stuff. Pretty dastardly game design, if you ask me. Oh god, someone's checking on us, are they?
Help me! Help! Let me out of here!
There's something going on in this room.
What do you mean?
I heard weird noises coming from inside there.
Help!
Hey, Richard, can you see anything from your window?
No. Everything looks pretty normal to me. The guy who lives here, what's he like anyway?
I know his name and face, but that's about it.
Well, I'm gonna go call the super.
Yeah, good idea.
Damn it. They can't hear me.
I really like that guy's tie. Also, you can examine Henry's shoes. My shoes. I don't need to change them right now. Let's look out the window. Nothing too different. The guy down there in that room is walking around. Seems like a real partier, if you ask me. The weather appears to be the same. Also, that guy who was in that cutscene just a second ago, you can actually see him across the room. In fact, very, very observant viewers would have noticed that he's the same guy at one of the windows over there. Alright, let's check on the radio.
Are you yearning for that special place to spend quality?
We already got that one. And I'm going to put my golf club back. Put the key back. You have to put the key back. That's the whole puzzle. You have to put the key back. Okay, let's check on Eileen. She is not in here at the current moment. Sometimes she'll appear back if you, like, examine it again. Okay, she's still not there. I'm going to do it one more time. Alright, she's not there. And feel free to save. Alrighty, now let's go through that hole. Okay, run along down here, go through here. Right here. Very creepy sound. That actually played on the roof of the hospital in Silent Hill 3. And because we don't have that key in our inventory, this place isn't foggy anymore. And now we can finally, you know, go back to the main pub area. The place of the orphanage. If you kill that, oh wow. Oh, did you see that? Wow, I've never, They like all lunged at me, but none of them hit me. That was very interesting. Anyway, if you kill that, what's it called again? I forgot what it's called. I'll flash the name on screen. But when you kill that flying monster there, there's a chance that all of the sniffer dogs surrounding it will just go to that one monster and drink its blood. So that'll help distract that monster from you. Think of it like the beef jerky from Silent Hill 3. Remember how the beef jerky from Silent Hill 3 could distract monsters? Well, when you kill the flying little bug creature, it will distract other sniffer dogs. The visual of all those dogs, lunging towards Henry, but none of them hitting him, I found really interesting. It caught me off guard. Okay, here we're back. Let's check out the window again. See if anything's new. No, nothing changed, pretty much. It looked like one of the people in the windows next door was looking at us, but probably nothing to worry about. Okay, let's examine the peephole again. Okay, nothing new. Nothing new. Let's check on Eileen. Okay, she's not back. Let's check on the radio. Nothing. Okay. Now, let's get out the key. There we go. And again, sometimes Eileen will appear if you just examine again, so I'm gonna examine it one more time. And nothing. Alright, now that we have the key, we can finally go back. I love this animation. It's not a loading screen. That's like a transition screen. You can actually skip it if you want. And before we use this key, which needs to be used on the orphanage house right here, I'm gonna go over here. This is an optional area. You do not have to come over here. Bunch of sniffer dogs and more of these creatures I forgot the name of. Just run! There we go. Look at this place. I always like the lighting here. There are some long-handled tools there. I think that word is supposed to be here, but it says there instead. There are a lot of typos in this game. Way more than the other Silent Hill games, interestingly enough. There's a ladder right there. What's this? What could this be here for? Might as well kill these guys. There we go. There we go. And there we go. Steppity step, step, step. That sound is so satisfying. There's another one right here. Feel free to kill it. Also examine this if you want. What were they doing with this? Is that cult involved in all this? Looks like a grinder. What would they need that for at an orphanage? Oh god. What would they need that for? There's a ladder right here. It's a ladder. Should I climb up? No, this one doesn't lead anywhere. It's just a small step ladder. And we can examine this. There's something on the other side of the wire netting. My god, it stinks. There's nothing interesting, but that's all there is there. Look at that. Beautiful. Reminds me of the opening of Silent Hill 2, don't it? I can't read this writing. Just get a good look at that sign there. Toluca Lake. This is that lake in Silent Hill, Toluca Lake. I haven't seen that place in a while. I took a trip there a few years back. There was a photo of the lake in my room. Yes, just take a good look. Take a good view of the scenery here. It's obviously just like a picture stretched across the map here, but it still looks nice in my opinion for a PS2 game. And this is what we want. You get a first aid kit. I mean, yeah, a portable medical kit for coming all the way over here. The upper body is missing. Was it some kind of goddess or something? Take a good look at that. And that's really all there is over here. You can enter this hole if you want. Feel free to save. Sorry for the random cut, but you get different flavor text for the lake if you examine it more than once, and I forgot to do that earlier. It's Toluca Lake in Silent Hill. It's beautiful, but also sad somehow. And that's the extra flavor text for that lake. Nothing in here because he killed all of the those. I forgot what they're called. Their name just barely escapes me. If those dogs grab you, then the fastest way to get out of their grab is to rotate the analog stick. Alright, now let's use the key on the house. Wish house. I find it interesting how this little place up here has its own camera angle, but this door is locked. That door never ever opens, ever. Like, not even on New Game Plus or anything. It's a child's drawing. There's a scribbled note. Have you found Alessa yet? How is Walter's progress coming along? What? Alessa? Now that's interesting. Send me a report. Very, very strange. Take a good look at this place. This is the only time in the game you see it. You can examine this right here. There are a bunch of notes pinned up here. Listen to the teachers. Don't go outside. Don't go outside the walls. Play nicely. Read the book. Read the book. The book. I wonder what was going on here. Let's get a good camera angle of this. That's what that looks like. Jasper followed us in here. He doesn't talk to you this time.
I wonder what they did here.
I mean, he does talk, but he's not, like, directing that speech at you or anything. I think he's talking to himself mostly. It's falling apart, and I can't even read most of the pages. Here's a part I can read. Is this the book they're talking about? Did you hear that? Did you hear that door open? The second sign, and God said, offer the blood of the 10 sinners and the white oil. Be then released from the bonds of the flesh and gain the power of heaven. From the darkness and void bring forth gloom. And gird thyself with the despair of the giver of wisdom. The third sign, and God said, return to the source through sin's temptation. Under the watchful eye of the demon, wander alone in the formless chaos. Only then will the 4 atonements be in alignment. You put the Holy Scripture in your scrapbook. Oh god. Smoke coming from this room. There's a plate on the door. Remove the plate, yes. Placard from Forest World. It shows a baby and says source. Baby.
I finally met him! The one the nosy guy talked about! The devil!
A special news report. In a forest near Silent Hill, the burned corpse of a 30-year-old male was discovered earlier today. The police have ruled it a homicide and are investigating. The numbers 17121 were reportedly carved into the man's body. Due to the marks on the victim, the police are investigating possible links to the Walter Sullivan case 10 years ago.
Walter Sullivan. We read about that guy in Silent Hill 2, didn't we? Okay, nothing new out here. How was Henry hearing that radio signal from all the way over here? The radio's right there, so... Someone's knocking.
This is the superintendent. Are you in there, Henry?
Help me! There's something wrong with this room! Help! Let me out of here!
is anybody home?
What's going on here?
No, it's not. Yeah, that's the one. That's strange. It's the right key. I'm sure I heard something in there. Yeah. That sound. It's the same one as back then.
There's a new handprint down there. Very peculiar. Alrighty, let's check on the radio. Anything new? No, let's check on Eileen again. There she is, just watching TV. Gonna do anything new? Nah, she's just gonna sit there and cross her legs over and over again. Alright, I'm gonna examine again, just see if she does anything different. Okay, no, she's just crossing her legs and watching TV again. Alrighty, be sure to put the placard back in the chest, as well as the first aid kit. There we go. And let's save. Alrighty, now I'm going to examine all of the new flavor text in this room, and then I'm going to end the video. This is South Ashfield Heights. I wonder when it was built. I guess it's a pretty old building. I got this photo from Sunderland, the superintendent. I heard his son and daughter-in-law disappeared in Silent Hill a few years back. That is intense. Sunderland's son and daughter-in-law, James and Mary from Silent Hill 2. Yes, the superintendent here is James's father. Ain't that telling? I was that age once too. It's not a very sentimental memory for me. Henry, is something you want to talk about? Something emotional you want to talk about? Examine the TV. Just like I thought, the power's blown. Henry's shoes also get new flavor text. My shoes. Come to think of it, when and where did I buy these shoes? Okay, over here now, let's examine the new stuff in his room. His bedroom. There's a rumor that something weird happened at the amusement park near this lighthouse a few years back, but nobody knows the truth. I like to think that that's a reference to the UFO ending. Apparently, it's rare to have a sunny day in Silent Hill. I was just a lucky tourist to show up on that day, I guess. There are scraps from magazine articles, but I don't remember why I cut them out. Let's examine this now. I wonder if there's a connection between Silent Hill Church and the orphanage in the forest. And now let's examine the photo above his bed. Could that forest world have been somewhere on this photo of Silent Hill? Maybe. And alrighty, that appears to be all of the new, interesting, examinable text. And thank you for watching. I got it. I got the slightly rare thing that she does where she runs out of her room. I think sometimes she gasps as well. Like sometimes she'll go, ah! And then she'll run out. But I might be wrong. Oh.
Really? That many people? You sure you can handle it? Oh, really? Huh? Oh, no problem. But I better start getting ready soon. I told you, no problem. I'll be there. What? Oh, that. Yeah, you're telling me. I really want to find another place soon. There's just, I don't know, Something about this place.
I got the phone call. Oh my goodness. I was like standing here examining the hole so many times just to get that for you guys. Yeah, there's a chance that you won't even see that happen. What's she doing now? I feel like such a creep. I've just been sitting here examining this hole for so many times. I mean, so many times trying to get different Eileen events to happen. Okay, I guess he just walks over there and doesn't really do anything. Is she gonna walk back sooner or later? I don't think she does. Okay, here's one where she's just walking around her room, I guess. Is she gonna come back? No?